someone had broken into our car. Hi, my name's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Today is my 1-year anniversary of moving to LA. I've been here for a whole year. So I thought, what better time than to finally upload the vlog that I made from when I moved here. Yeah. Aside from the fact that it's like a bigger video, it's also kind of traumatic for me, to be honest. No, but I did put it off for the first few months there because something very traumatic happened to me the first few days I was here, but also multiple little traumatic things kept happening. So if I had tried to film this intro and all these extra little bits at that time, I would have started crying. That is a fact. I'll talk about that a little bit later in the video once we get to that part. But for now, just know it was kind of crazy, honestly. So I did put it off, and then I got busy, okay? So here we are. So this vlog shows it all from beginning to end. I'll include time marks so that you guys can skip to certain points if certain things interest you or certain things don't interest you. But basically it's me packing, and then the road trip over here, and then a little bit of time spent over here, and then me unpacking and setting up this apartment, and a little apartment tour at the end for you there. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can turn on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. You can follow me on all social media links down below, and you can follow me on Instagram because that is where I make updates for what video is coming next, what reaction series is coming next, all that fun stuff. And you can follow me on TikTok because I'm also on there, and Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot too. Anyway, so if you don't know anything about me, I hate talking about myself, which is why I immediately just froze. I'm an actor. I hate saying that. I am... See, I literally hate it. Okay, I want to be an actor. I don't yet consider myself a working actor. As long as I have a day job, which I do, I will not consider myself a working actor. However, I have technically been in the industry since I moved to Atlanta when I was still in college, which was like August of 2018. I think I have videos explaining all that, so I will link them here if I do. But yeah, basically I've wanted to be an actor since I was like 12. And I always kind of knew that I would end up in LA, and the original plan was to move here after I graduated college, but obviously with COVID and all that, that didn't end up happening immediately. But I did really enjoy the time that I spent at home. A lot of fun stuff happened during that time. But yes, even though the pandemic was still happening, there came a point where it kind of seemed like no one really knew when or if this would be ending anytime soon. So I kind of decided, well, I can't put this off any longer. I can't put my life on pause any longer. So I made plans and I moved out here.
Terrible travel conditions as well. Flooding is creating dangerous conditions across parts of the South. In Jackson County, Tennessee, crews rescued a mother.
Different South.
We're going high, close to 10 to 20 degrees above average.
The overnight storms making way for even more wet weather. Now, southeastern portions of Mississippi, southern Alabama, parts of the Panhandle of Florida, southern half of Georgia, and into South Carolina. Look at some of these yellow zones showing up in southern portions of Alabama. By the time we get to Wednesday afternoon and evening, most of the areas in the south should have dried out. But yeah, the flood threat continues over the next 2 days.
Alright, now that's pretty much done. There's just like a couple more things that I'll have to add. But now that that is done, I can start packing all my clothes into boxes. Crazy. Actually, it is kind of crazy because before I worked in retail, I would have never even considered folding all these clothes that are hanging like I'm about to and then rehanging them. But now I'm so used to doing that as my job, I'm not even hesitating. This is like nothing to me. Like, So it'll actually kind of be calming. Yeah, I'm gonna get started. Okay, cool. Alright. There we go. All my clothes are packed in these boxes. And now my closet's half empty. And it's really weird. I had to keep the costumes hung. And I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with them yet. I think I'm just gonna lay them on top of everything else. Those are like a just in case for me. Half of my, not half, maybe like a quarter of my wardrobe is character things, just in case, like if I get an audition or a role or a whatever. Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but okay. Now I just have to pack all my other things that are not quite yet packed, and then pack the car tomorrow. I'm gonna go though, because I'm tired and hungry. Bye. My guys, it's moving day. It's not moving day, it's packing day. It's the day before we leave, which means I have to pack all the things in my car, which I'm trying to do right now. I pulled out all the boxes. Here they are. But you see, the problem is those are only boxes. So there's also my suitcase to think about, my mom's suitcase, Greg's, my stepdad's suitcase. Thank you. I'm already sweating. And then also some random bags and a cooler. So I still have stuff like this, but I'm gonna try to put a couple more things in there so that it's actually worth it. There's also this thing. And then there's all this stuff over here, which might be a problem. I mean, all of this stuff is flat, but there's also my printer, which I was planning on bringing. I guess I don't have to. This box, which is full of a bunch of like memorabilia stuff, the blow-up mattress, which I have to bring, this scrapbooking thing, which I guess I don't have to bring, but if I don't bring it now, I don't think I'm ever gonna have it. And then also all of my filming equipment, which I also do absolutely need. Am I worried? Yes. Am I still gonna try my best? Yes. I'll update you later. I don't even want to do a time lapse of this because it's gonna take me like 10 tries. All right, an hour and a half later, and I did it. I did it. You wouldn't believe the places I tucked things. I'm gonna show you what it looks like real quick. And there we have it, folks. Still room for one more suitcase. This was a fun game of Tetris. I don't know if I can fit this yet. I gotta see how big the cooler is, but there are things tucked in places I didn't even know there was room to tuck things. You wouldn't believe what I managed to tuck down in between there. And there's a box under here, and there's stuff in here, in this thing. But I did it. I did it. So now you get to the part of me moving to LA. And yeah, I guess I have to explain this now. Okay, I'll explain the big thing now because I have to, and you'll understand why in a second. So basically, the third day after we arrived in Los Angeles, we all went to the Hollywood sign. And to get to the Hollywood sign, it's like a hike. So you go park, and then it's about an hour and a half hike up and an hour and a half hike back. So we were gone for 3 hours. When we got back, we got in my car, and I immediately noticed something was off. Shoot, I might even start crying now. Someone had broken into our car. They stole some of my credit cards. I had like a credit card and a debit card at the time, and they stole those. And they stole my vlogging camera, which I had left in the car. I don't know why, because I didn't know how hard this hike would be. And I didn't want to take a freaking $700 camera with me. So yeah, it was stolen. I immediately started freaking out, as you can imagine. Not really because of the cards or anything. They didn't take my ID, which is kind of weird, because they totally could have, and that would have been a pain in the ass. But I wasn't worried about the cards, because card companies, we like called them immediately and they fixed it. They refunded me the money, so it didn't affect me negatively in that way. And I wasn't even super concerned with the camera. It was just the SD card in the camera, which had all of this footage on it. The majority of the trip over and a little bit after, and a couple clips that I guess I hadn't transferred yet about the packing situation. So, sorry. Like, I'm apologizing to you. So that's why I'm telling you now, because a lot of the clips are from my phone that I just so happened to take on my phone. But yeah, everything from that is lost. And I had to get a new camera. So this camera that I've been filming on since I've been here is another one that I bought. Luckily, someone was selling it for half the price, and it had never been used, and I don't think that they know what they had, but it was traumatic. It was really traumatic. When I realized what had happened, I think I just felt so violated. And also there was a whole lot of shock going into that factor, because I had not known that this was a thing that people do, but apparently it is here, especially. It was like a culture shock, honestly. A lot of things that had happened here when I first moved here, I was not expecting, and it was just a lot to take in. And I think that was like my breaking point. And I broke down crying, and I was like, I want to go home. So I had a lot to learn and a lot to recover from. But otherwise, I'm happy to be here. After all that. So that was one of the main events. That was my first main event. There are a few more, and I'll explain that a little later once we actually get to the part of the vlog where I get to LA. But other than that, the trip was super uneventful, which is great. I realized after that happened that literally so many bad things could have happened during our time getting there, and that would have been a lot worse, honestly. Probably, maybe, probably not. So I'm grateful that nothing happened there. Again, like I said, a lot of this footage is just things that I so happen to take on my phone. I did also take a lot of footage for a TikTok vlog, so a lot of it's vertical. I'll put that at the end. Gonna have to take the music off because copyright, so it's not gonna have the same effect. So if you want to go watch it on TikTok, I will link that down below if I can find it. It's pretty old. And it was a fun trip. It was long, and I wanted it to be shorter, but then it would have felt longer because it would have just been straight driving the whole time, but we did make a trip out of it. I don't know what day we left, but at the beginning of March, me, my mom, and my stepdad Greg packed up a car and drove all my stuff and my car out here. And during that time, I realized that I had never been further west than New Orleans, so everything after that was brand new to me, and it was really cool. Made it well worth the 5-day drive. I think we stopped in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, wherever the Alamo is in San Antonio, Texas, was the second stop. I just remember the next day was just like driving through the total nothingness of Texas. Albuquerque, New Mexico, I think was the next stop. And then we went up to the Grand Canyon, and then we stopped a little bit outside of there where it was a little cheaper. And then we made it to LA that last day. So would I ever do it again? No. No, I don't even need to think about it. But it was fun and cool. So here's the footage from all that. Whoops. I actually kind of forgot I was vlogging this trip. I had a lot going on yesterday. I had a job interview, actually. Well, my mom had an interview for her work first, and then I had a job interview over Zoom while we were driving. And then I was also trying to like take disposable pictures on my actual disposable camera, and then disposable pictures on that new Dispo app, which is actually really fun for me. I'm very much so enjoying it. Point is, I forgot I was vlogging. So anyway, we are in Baton Rouge, Louisiana right now. We were considering stopping in Mobile, Alabama, just because we got a late start, but it was like 5 o'clock when we got there, so we just decided to go the last 3.5 hours to get to Baton Rouge, which was the original plan anyway. And we stopped at a really good seafood place, got some oysters. Today, the plan is to leave a little bit earlier to get to San Antonio to see the Alamo and to see all these things, but I'm not going to talk too much about it. I will just attempt to remember that I'm actually vlogging and show you. But anyway, I'm a little tired. I just woke up. My parents are already down at breakfast, so I actually do need to go. And then we'll get on the road soon. Yay! So that was the trip. I am now in LA. Now we can talk about all the great, fun, traumatic stuff that happened to me immediately after arriving. This is gonna be fun to talk about, okay? Like I said, the third day we went on a hike to the Hollywood sign. I got my camera stolen. I got my f***ing camera stolen. So pissed about it still. I'm also now kind of like traumatized by the Hollywood sign hike. Anytime I think about doing it again, I really don't want to. But that is not all, folks. That's not it. Not even close. So the next day, my parents are still in town. They're helping me move in, unpack all my stuff. My roommate and I find a couch for sale on Facebook Marketplace. So we went to go pick it up, and my stepdad and I are driving back with one half of the couch in my car. And we're going down Melrose, this iconic road in LA. And a car pulls out in front of me as if they're trying to either go that way or turn left. So they're cutting across traffic. And I run into it. And this is in the middle. This is like not anywhere near an intersection or anything like that. So they did not have the right of way when traffic is moving. Come to find out though that apparently people in LA kind of do shit like that a lot, just because there aren't a lot of turning signal stuff like that. Problematic. Doesn't matter. So I got in a car accident. It was their fault. And I'm already in breakdown mode, right? And this guy's like giving me a hard time for running into him, for pulling out in front of me. And then as soon as I got back here, we had to like deal with all the insurance stuff, submit a claim, blah, blah, blah. After having to deal with like all my debit, credit card stuff from yesterday. So that happened. And my parents were supposed to leave, I think the next day. And they were like, do you want us to stay for a little longer? Like, we don't know if you're okay. Should we leave you here like this in this state? But they did end up leaving, and I just sort of jumped into setting up my apartment. Since I did have a lot to do, that kind of set me off. So I was here less than a week, and that shit had already happened to me, so that was fun. And more stuff happened to me too, so stay tuned for that. But first, I'll show you me unpacking my apartment, and then I also show a little apartment tour, which was from like 6 months later. But that's okay, because the apartment was more set up by then. It took us a while. Okay, so here's all that. So now that I got all those boxes out of the way, my room actually has quite a bit more space. I just need some sort of desk or something here, and like a lamp would be nice because I actually don't have any, what do you call that? Like, I don't have a light in my ceiling. So that would be nice to have. And then I also think I need to prioritize a desk and a chair and maybe a shelf, because I do have some things that I don't really have a place for. But my closet's all done, which is nice. But I'm actually about to head out because I found someone that's selling a rug that I think that would look really good in here. So I gotta go pick that up, but I will be back soon to show you how that looks. Whoa. Scoot it over a bit for now. I thought this would be easier, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Ta-da! I don't know if I want it like this or the other way. I think like this. Either way, part of it is gonna have to go under my bed. So let's try it this way first. Yeah, I think I like it this way. Cool. Oh, it's so soft. And it's brand new. your brand new car. Look at that. Perfect. I'm out of breath. Now I just gotta go get all the other furniture that I need. I have found access to my roof, and it's amazing. Wait, I could hop that, but like, cool. Is it gonna focus on my face or not? What is it confused about? I'm right here. That took an insane amount of time to focus. Hello everybody. I just knocked all the stuff down in my closet. Hold on, give me 1 second. That's exactly how I want my closet to look. I don't know what you're talking about. How long ago did I move? What day is it? 1, 2, 3. I've been here 3 weeks, you guys. And I'm just now setting up my bed frame tonight. It's a little bit of a complicated story though. So, I bought this bed frame, this guy, from someone on Facebook Marketplace. And I was gonna set it up and it's in okay condition. And I go to pull it out of my car. And I drop one of the long pieces, or rather it falls. And it breaks, and for about a week, I'm like, I'm not gonna build it, I'm gonna buy a brand new bed frame. I'm just closing my window shade. I'm gonna buy a brand new bed frame, this is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. So mad at myself, so mad at the universe, a lot of things. And then 2 days ago, I was like, okay, I'm gonna fix it, even though it's not gonna be easy, and then I'll put it together. So, last night, let me show you where I broke it first. So this whole piece came off where this was in, and this piece here fell down. And so basically it wouldn't stay together, and that's part of what holds the bed up. But I gave it some love and some wood glue, and it's been about 24 hours, and now I can set up my bed frame. I just got home from work about an hour ago, and it's 8 p.m. I should have waited till tomorrow, but I'm not working tomorrow, but I already pulled up my mattress. It's already out of the way, so I'm just gonna finish it, I think. I just don't like doing handiwork, especially if the finished product is something that I can't even pick up on my own, because it tends to be a lot harder to put together. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I am right. And I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Okay. Where are my instructions? Oh yeah, and I had to like make my own wood pegs. There were a few wood pegs in there, but there's, yeah, it's a whole thing. Peg. Where's the pegs? Come on, my guy. You just had them. Pegs. Pegs. Come on. Okay, here's one. There's the other. I need a peg. Yeah. In here. In here. Oh no, that was on my other dress. The FBI or CIA. Where was your heart? Where do I put those? Huh? So those 2 are in there. And then one, it wants me to attach that end first, but does it make a difference? Why do I need that in there? Oh. Wait, so where does that go? Oh, but what's the point? I don't get it. That goes, oh. It still doesn't make that much sense. I'm gonna move you. So this, it's got a screw all the way through. I need a flathead. All right, I'm gonna listen to my music, so I'm gonna shut up now. Am I seriously missing another piece right now? Are you freaking kidding? I'm quitting. I'm not quitting because I don't have another choice. And yes, it is sad boy hour music because doing this makes me sad. Okay. I'm scared of breaking it. No. Oh, my screws. Where did I put them? Oh, they're over here. Oh, that's why it wasn't going in. Oh, because it's facing that way. I'm stupid. Alright, yes, please scoop it. Oh, thank you. What, like it's hard? Halfway done now. Everything hurts. My neighbors probably hate me. I did it. Get her on there. I'm scared. Noise. Don't f***ing tell me. Don't f***ing tell me. Oh, am I supposed to push it in? Don't f***ing tell me it's too small. That makes 0 sense. What the hell? I'm scared. I don't trust my handiwork. It seemed like the mattress is a little too big for it. No? Am I wrong? It's kind of sticking out over here. What is going on? Why is this occurring? Shut up, you fire, no back running. It's a little messed up, but I will be fixing it immediately. Oh my god, what time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. So that took 2 hours. I believe that, honestly. But I just wanted to show you the state of my room. No! There's everything that I own over there. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I tried to fix it and it didn't work. So I kind of just shoved it in there. It's fine. It's fine. If you don't look too close at it, it's fine. And it'll always be covered with sheets, so it's fine. It's fine. And it's 10:30, so I'm going to bed. Good night. It's fine. It's fine. Hi. I got a lamp and a desk and a chair. Look. Look, Ma, I did it. The chair's not normally there. It's normally there. But I don't know. I think I want a desk chair so that that chair is not always right there. Plus, it's too low. And then all of my art, which has not yet been hung, but it will be soon. Maybe. I don't know. Welcome to my apartment. I'm gonna give you a quick little tour. So, when you walk in the front door, you have my bathroom right here, and then my bedroom's right there, and then when you come over here, it's the living room and our dining room area, and then that's my roommate's bedroom over there. So, we can go into my bedroom. I'm still kind of putting together my gallery wall as best I can, but it takes time to accumulate things. So yeah, I got that whole thing set up. My closet here, which I've actually kind of sort of color coded, really because I just wanted to procrastinate doing something else. I don't know what else. So yeah, there's that. And then you have my chair here, which I first bought thinking it could be a desk chair, but it was too low, so then I had to buy this chair too. So it's a little crowded in here, but I honestly like having both of them. And then my desk with all my stuff. Some books there, some books there, just tons of books everywhere. And my must-have, a fan, because there's no ceiling fan in here. And let's see what else. So, if you go into our living room, this is our little dining chair table set. A nice big couch, a rug, coffee table, TV, and then over here is a little area that me and my roommate are both very proud of. So this whole setup is really good for extra stuff that won't really fit in our kitchen, because our kitchen, let's face it, it is kind of small. But we've actually made it work really well. It turns out you don't need as much space as you think you do, I guess. So yeah, just a bunch of stuff down here. Extra food and stuff, extra dishes, some bar related things, still accumulating there too. All of the furniture, by the way, like even the rug and that piece over there, was all stuff that we got secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. So good. Just another way to help the environment, you know. It's all really good stuff. It's still all in very good shape, and they're unique finds. So that's what we like doing. And then this is the kitchen. Not much to it, so I'll just show you a little bit. Cool. All right, that's my apartment. Thanks for watching. So yay, that is my apartment. As you can see, I had some technical difficulties. My bed frame freaking broke. So far it's still here, but I have a feeling I'm gonna sell it or trash it when we move to our next apartment, because it squeaks and my mattress doesn't fit in it right. Yeah. Also, the lamp that I bought, the wood cracked when I was setting it up, so I had to get a new lamp. What else happened to me? Oh, I remember I was driving to work one day. It was one of my first days, and I noticed a crack in my windshield. So I had to get that fixed as well. Freaking rocks, man. What else? Oh my gosh. So I kind of forgot about this, but April 1st, April Fool's Day, less than a month after being in LA, the fire alarms in our building start going off. So we all have to evacuate the building. Turns out a car in the parking garage caught fire. That was wild. And sometime over Christmas, there was another fire in our apartment building. I guess someone's like oven caught on fire or something. I don't know, but we weren't here for that. And then another thing that happened on the way to the forum. We have a gated parking garage, and I have a designated parking spot, and it's right next to a concrete piling. And one morning I come out and find that someone had run into it at full force. Somehow, I don't know how they got that much speed in that little space. They hit it so hard that it knocked my car into the concrete piling. So luckily, there's cameras in the garage, but also they left a note and like let me know their information. So we got that sorted out, but again, had to deal with all that. And and when I took my car in, they couldn't get the parts for a couple months. So I was driving a rental for a couple months. Luckily, it was a nice rental, but that was so fun. So that's been some of my year in LA. But hey, after all that, that just shows that I managed to live through it, learn from it. And I honestly do think I'm a stronger person because of it, which is so cheesy, but it's true. I needed a little toughening up, I guess. But a lot of good things have happened too. I made some friends. I started an acting class that I absolutely love, and all the people there are really cool too. I booked my first short film, and I had lines, more than one word. I dropped my agent. That honestly was a good thing. Not because they were bad or anything, but it needed to happen. Haven't gotten a new agent yet, but when I do, I will be celebrating that as well. And I've gotten so many auditions, and I've auditioned for a lot of cool things, and it's really cool. Yeah, if you want to keep following me on my journey, make sure to go follow me on my Instagram. I do have two Instagrams. One's like a personal and one's a video related one. So go follow me on both there. Again, on TikTok, I do sometimes post vlog style type things relating to my life. So you can go follow me there too. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I do sometimes post vlogs on here too. I actually do have some vlogs coming up. But speaking of new videos, I have some new videos in the works, some new reaction videos. If you're here for my reaction videos, I'm gonna be reacting to all of Euphoria season 2. So stay tuned for that. Turn on the notification bell if you want to get notified when I post that. But that is gonna be it for this video today. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!